welcome to Origins 2022. I'm here in Columbus and I'm going to show you around this whole venue, show you what's going on. There's lots of publishers here, more than last year. I walked through the hall yesterday morning while it was setup day, and there was a lot more people here than in the past. And I'm not sure what the final count is going to be, but I know it's going to be a bigger event than it was last year. So hopefully I can show you a bunch of new games, a bunch of new things, and show you what's going on here at Origins. Well, I'm here in the Arcane Wonders booth. This is where I'll be the whole time because, as you know, we partner with them for Dice Star Essentials. Look at this, the picture-perfect exhibit. This game is amazing, as you know, and there's going to be a camera here where people can get their picture in the scene. As you can see, it's pretty cool what you can do here at Picture Perfect. And be part of the action, be part of the game, and take your picture inside the game. In addition, we do have our Dice Tower Essentials Foundations of Rome here. As you can see, we have a lot of copies out on the floor today. And for those who are interested in Foundations of Rome, we have plenty of copies here for everyone to purchase. These are extra copies on top of the Kickstarter. As you can see here, this is the sun drop for those who want to see what the sun drop looks like. These pieces, you can see all the intricate details in these pieces. The sun drop looks amazing, and we do have copies of it for everyone who's interested. Foundations of Rome is here at Origins. Very excited. And for those who like smartphone, Mobile Markets is here as well. This is our other amazing Dice Tower Essential game. We're very excited for it. This one, if you like smartphone, you will absolutely love this game as well. It's a more streamlined version with an engine builder in it. I really like this. Instead of area control, you're now doing engine building with the same mechanics as smartphone in a much shorter, streamlined playing time. Absolutely adore it. So Hachette Games here has an interesting display with a giant version of Galaxy Trucker with all the pieces. So for those who wanted to see Galaxy Trucker in all of its giant glory, this is here for people to look at. Pretty cool, I think. Well, I'm over here at the Capstone booth. As you can see, Orleans have just been printed. But the most interesting thing, which is unsurprising, is that there's very few copies left of Arc Nova. Most of that has been sold out almost immediately. As you see, the #1 hit from Spiel 21, and it of course has our Dice Tower Seal of Excellence because Tom really loved this game. I love this game as well. It has been selling like hotcakes here after the first day. So I found Clay from Capstone, and tell us about Arc Nova and the success you've had so far.
It's been wild, Jason. I mean, our booth has been slammed the whole time, and we're just showing it to so many new gamers out there that are just interested in the game, and it's been wonderful just to have that experience with them. I'm so happy for it.
I know this was Tom's favorite game of the year last year, as you know, and were you pleasantly surprised by that?
Yeah, when he gave it a 10 out of 10, the whole company, and even Frank and the team at Feuerland just was like, yeah, that was like a huge moment when we saw that. It was just incredible. So we're very thankful for that. So yeah, thank you.
So something interesting is Asmodee, who used to have the biggest presence at conventions, has just a small little booth, and they're actually carrying a bunch of older products, which kind of surprised me. They don't really have any new stuff here, but they have a bunch of older stuff, including a game that I used to buy a lot, Star Wars Destiny, the dice and card game. As you can see, they have tons of it here. I guess they're kind of doing a blowout sale, but it's just interesting what they're doing here at the Asmodee booth, and it is definitely a much smaller booth than we've seen in the past, and their presence is, I think, picking up in future conventions, but it's very small. Well, here I am at the Great Fox booth, and of course one of the most exciting things coming out from them is Roy's new game, Last Light. As you can see, I absolutely love this game, and I've seen some pieces of it. I was shown some pieces earlier, and the planets look absolutely amazing. I'm very excited for Last Light. Well, I'm here at the Ryder booth, and just like we had at our booth, their hot game, Final Girl, they're down to just a few copies left, and they're only selling it as the bundle that you can get on Kickstarter. The same deal, you can get everything, and it looks like they only have 12 bundles left. Plus, they have some of the coolest masks possible here. As you can see, they have some Final Girl masks, which are pretty cool. I really enjoy this game. I think it is one of the best solo games out there, and for those of you who like horror theme, this one is really, really well done. Well, Foundations has sold pretty well.
As you can see, there's a lot of Emperor pledges left because the Sundrop ones, hardly anyone wanted to buy this. I mean, mostly everyone wanted to buy it. We actually have down here, we have exactly one Sundrop version left. Exactly one. Everything else is Emperors because most of the Senators were also sold. I believe there's one Senator, one Sundrop, and a bunch of Emperors, which is the full all-in, which has everything, including the 5th player, the monuments, and everything. We have, I think, about 15 or so left here, and that's it out of the 80 we brought. This game has been super hot for us, and we're excited. This is one of our most exciting games. As you all know the story, me and Tom saw this crazy box and thought, who would be interested in a game in a box this big? But obviously the fans are, and gamers are, and this game is amazing. I hope that all of you who already received your copy are enjoying playing Foundations of Rome. So what are we doing here right now?
I'm selling games.
Which game are we selling?
Every game. Foundations of Rome.
I know,
Picture
but
Perfect.
explain what...
Right now we're selling the very last copy of Foundations of Rome.
This is the last copy we have, the last Emperor. We sold out of everything. This has been amazing, the way Foundations of Rome has taken off here, hasn't it?
It absolutely has been.
Well, I found Return to Dark Tower, and as you know, this tower is incredible. There are copies being sold here. Actually, from what I understand, they've already sold out, but I just love the mechanism of this. I love how you have an app that runs this whole thing, and it is so cool what this tower can do and how it controls everything. You can see the batteries are being changed at the moment, but this tower is incredible what it can do. So now that the tower's lit up, there's a control here that you can see that controls the tower, and here we go. We're going to watch the tower flare and flicker. Look at this. This is great what the tower can do. I absolutely love this game. I remember having it when I was a kid, and I also love this new high-tech version of the game, which is really, really cool for those who got it. Obviously, now it's in retail, so you could also purchase it in retail in addition to what was originally a Kickstarter. Well, I'm at the Hachette booth, and Nidavellir is still running strong. One of my favorite games of about, I guess, during the pandemic now that you think about it. It is a great game. They also have a whole bunch of other games out in their collection, a lot of really good ones. This is a newer company coming to the United States, but they really have a lot of good games out at this point. Well, here we are at the Inside Up booth, and as you can see, they really liked our video because they're promoting Summit now as Trey Parker's #1 game of all time. Interesting that everything's been promoted because of our video now, but thank you again, Trey, for coming on our show. And Summit is a really good game, so they know how to market this game now here at the Inside Up booth. So I just ran into Connor from Inside Up, and tell us about your reaction. This is the first time we're talking to you since Trey Parker's top 10 went up. What was your reaction to that?
Honestly, it was nuts. We were right in the middle of Earth, our biggest Kickstarter ever, and out of nowhere, my social media exploded, and everyone's sharing me links to a Dice Tower video. I'm like, what is going on? And I come in a little bit late, and I was like, what's Trey Parker doing? And I top 10 of what, where am I? And I'm like scrubbing back to see what's happening, and then, wait, #1, wait, what is it good? Is it bad? What is this video for? And then it just went crazy. It was an amazing video. It was an amazing feeling. To have those two things happen. It was nuts that the first game I designed over 6-7 years ago now was on the hotness at the same time that my current Kickstarter was on the hotness. They passed each other. It was a crazy thing. I got a text from my mom to be like, "Congratulations, honey, we saw your video." Yeah, it was an awesome experience. It was so much fun.
Yeah, I bet you couldn't believe it when it happened.
No, it was nuts.
Well, I'm at the Board Game Tables booth, and not only are they doing tables, but you can see these amazing bags that they're doing. I absolutely adore these things. They really carry the games well, and it is a really neat product to have. I know we have some at the Dice Tower, and they're really good for toting around games. They are amazing. And for those who like Kabuto Sumo, the little pushing game, there's a giant version of it here, as you can see. So you could take these giant pieces, I'm just gonna pull one off, and you could actually slide it on the board and do the whole push thing right from here. It's amazing. They made a giant version of this game, which is pretty cool, with all the extra bugs and everything, as you can see here. All the pieces, the extra bugs. Pretty cool what you can do with a giant size version of the game, which I love this kind of stuff. Well, I'm here at the Chip Theory booth, and Burn Cycle has been a hot hit here.
as expected, because it's their newest, coolest game. They also have all of their Cloudspire stuff as well, and all of their Too Many Bones stuff. So if you're looking for all the Chip Theory games, they're all here, and everything's around.
So I'm here at the Blinks booth, and you know I did a review of their games a long time ago, about 2-3 years ago, but they've made some cooler games since then. This game is pretty much like a Liar's Dice skull kind of game. As you can see, they're all green, but I could decide if I want to turn some of them red. You know, you click in, you don't click in, etc. And then when you double click, it now locks it in so they don't know. Now I'm going to connect with my opponent here, and we're now going to bid on how many we could click without getting any red ones. So I'm going to bid, and of course you have to pick one of your own first, then your opponent. So theoretically I could have put all reds, and if I win the bid I could lose, just like in Skull. So I'm going to bid 1.
I'm going to say 3.
I'm going to pass.
Okay.
So now he has to click one of his own. And in that case, he picked them all. If he would have picked one of mine, as you see, it would trigger that it was red, because I had made these 2 red and this one green. It would have triggered it, but he did 3. If I knew that, I should have bid 4. Anyway, I would lose one, I'd be down to 2, and he'd still have 3. Great little game. The fact that they've made more gamer games, I think is a great thing. They've also made this really cool blink now, which is a master blink. As you can see here, this one is different than all the rest. This one, you can now download games to your phone and tap your phone to this blink, and when you do, you could then download games directly from their app into your phone onto the blink, and you can connect this to the others to set up games. I really love the system. I think where they're taking it with more gamer games and games that feel in the niche of what normal gamers play is great, and I can't wait to see what Blinks comes up with next.
So I always love the artist alley part. As you can see, there's some amazing artwork here. People do really nice stuff. Tons of artists with tons of art that they do. This to me is one of the coolest things. These are 3D. I just love what they've done with this 3D stuff. That's really, really cool. As you can see, including these boxes here. Wow, it's really cool what all the artists do, and it's a neat little part beside just the board games that you can see here at Origins. And of course, what would a convention be without costumes? People love to dress up with these, and there are some really cool costumes here if you are looking for something to dress up in.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. You can see everything's breaking down now at the convention here. It was a great time. Lots of great stuff to see. We'll see you at another convention soon. We're going to be at Dice Tower East. Hopefully a lot of you are coming and you can meet all of us there. The whole gang's going to be there. We'll also be at Gen Con, and we hope to see all of you at Gen Con as well. I'm going to be at the Arcane Wonders booth again. Tom and the rest of the gang will be at the Dice Tower booth. We just look forward to seeing you. You know, we love to bring you coverage. I hope you enjoyed everything here, and we look forward to see you at the next convention. For now, this has been Jason Levine, the gaming machine here at Origins. For everyone at the Dice Tower, have fun gaming.